Don't let the ladies in the ring fool you, folks. This is IWA Mid-South, King of the Death Matches 2008 here in Sellersburg, Indiana. Night one starting off with non-tournament action between Mickey Knuckles and Sarah Del Rey. A return contest from their matchup at Volcano Girls 2. I'm Michael Z, joined by Smooth here on commentary.
Thanks a lot, man. Glad to be back. Second year in a row. I've been King of the Death Matches.
Smooth.
Really excited.
Smooth, we got something for you. I know you're all about the death matches.
Oh, yeah.
The Deep South Carnage Cup, and we are here at the IWA Mid-South King of the Death Matches. We're going to see a whole lot of plunder going on. Lots of blood, broken glass everywhere. Barbed wire, you are in for a lot of it tonight. And of course, we are starting things off with what we call the technical wrestling. Mickey Knuckles and Sarah Del Rey, although the blood is heated here.
Yeah, I don't know that, they would necessarily be their most technical tonight with the grudge they've had with each other there.
I think we're going to have a few less wrist locks than closed fists going at each other tonight. These two definitely do have a big score to settle. Mickey Knuckles, known as the best women's wrestler here in IWA Mid-South. Sarah Del Rey going with that moniker of best in the world of all female wrestlers. And these two certainly have a lot to prove. A lot of egos on the line in this contest and in this feud that they've been having for so long in their careers.
Definitely. And Sarah set the pace, or set the mood early with their attacking Mickey before the introductions were over, as you saw.
I'm really not surprised at that either, because coming up back in May at Volcano Girls 2, where this matchup certainly stemmed from, after her second round victory, Mickey Knuckles was attacked by Sarah Del Rey because Mickey put out Sarah in the opening round of the tournament. Mickey going on to have 3 hard-fought matches throughout the tournament, and Sarah only had 1 thanks to her loss to Mickey.
And Del Rey in control now, trying to extract, I guess, a bit of revenge from Mickey Knuckles.
Sarah Del Rey really wrenching in at the neck. Mickey fighting back with those palm strikes. And Mickey, of course, is no stranger to this death match environment that we'll see here tonight. Not only competing in King of the Death, but also Queen of the Death, which is coming up tomorrow afternoon, as well as the Double Death Tournament, teaming with Storm last year in 2007.
Also the only female participant ever in Carnage Cup.
Indeed. So
and TOD as well.
And Tournament of Death.
So she's quite accomplished. She's definitely done a lot for female death matches, for sure.
Mickey's going to have to put that in the back of her mind tonight, though, as she has this straight-up rules match. Although, of course, this is under IWA rules, and you know what those rules
are.
There are no rules, man.
Really, there's not a lot of limit to what they are going to be able to do tonight, especially when you figure you got Weapons Alley right here, and they could go over there at any point and grab whatever they wanted and make it a death match, start the night.
No limitations put on these competitors in IWA Mid-South, and we've got a whole lot of plunder outside the ring, thanks to our great fans here tonight who made this big travel to Sellersburg, Indiana, outside the Alley Cats bowling alley.
Yes. Perfect weather, too.
Oh, man, we're so lucky with no rain coming down.
Kicks to the back there from Del Rey.
I'm not a big fan of the summer, but you know what? As long as we got clear skies and no rain coming down, it's good for me, especially around all this electrical equipment.
Exactly.
The crowd really behind Mickey Knuckles. Of course, you come to expect that here in Mid-South. She's homegrown, trained by Ian Rotten, and the fans love her because everything they've seen Mickey do for the past couple years.
Oh, yeah.
Working her way up literally from nothing to what she is today.
Oh, open head slap there from Mickey Knuckles. And Mickey, I think a lot more fans everywhere are going to start to see how good Mickey Knuckles is in the next few months. Big headbutt there from Mickey.
Strong, stiff headbutt by Mickey. She's hard-headed, so to speak.
More ways than one, I hear. Holding the ropes is Del Rey. Referee Sabato in their counts. Mickey pulls her loose from the ropes, though.
That's right. We've got Derek Sabato in the house tonight, and he's all geared up for the deathmatch tournament tonight. And it's a good thing he's got those goggles in case he catches an errant elbow or kick.
He's got enough tape on there to fight, I think, as well. Kick to the chest there. That's a dirty pull. Del Rey.
Sarah's really laying it in on Mickey.
Oh.
Trying to knock all the breath out of her.
Oh, that hurt me.
Snapmare bringing her down. And these girls are lucky that they're wrestling in the opening contest before any of those light tubes and barbed wire nonsense gets in the ring and just starts littering the canvas with debris that's going to inflict a lot of cuts and damage on our competitors tonight.
I think they should make Chuck Taylor wrestle in there after lots of light tubes.
Well, you know what? Actually,
he's a turncoat. That's why.
He is the turncoat. But here in Mid-South, actually, the fans starting to get behind him. You know, I'm not going to say we have the most couth fans, and I'm not going to say that's an insult in any way, but they certainly get behind the antics of a guy like Chuck Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
And tonight may just be his environment, not necessarily the death match, but
nice
the bloodthirsty fans in attendance tonight.
Corner,
Certainly not too many kids in the crowd tonight.
And I would hope there wouldn't be.
I think most everyone here is legal in 50. Reversal on the whip.
Mickey storms in. Oh, shoulder tackle there. Shoulder block, rather. I can't talk.
Catching her right in the midsection, and now that seated drop kick.
Yeah, hit her like in the ribs and elbow. Maybe she hit her funny bone.
Right to the center of the ring with the pinfall.
2 count only there from Sabato.
Now, Mickey in a way, she's going to actually have to be even more strategic than Sarah Del Rey in this matchup because, as we said, she's got the Queen of the Death tournament coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
Which she was
trying to become the first ever 2-time Queen of the Death matches.
Exactly. She's a winner in 2006 and a finalist in 2007. So Mickey may have 3 more matches ahead of her coming up tomorrow afternoon. Sarah, she could go home and rest, take that long flight back home.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have to worry about wrestling again tomorrow. But Mickey, in addition to worrying about Queen of the Death, is going to have to worry about her thigh tonight.
Yes. And I think the women also have a disadvantage. You know, their tournament's going to be right in the heat of the day tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
They have to be out there, you know, sweating to death.
The sun's going to be pounding down on them.
Yeah.
We got
Black
a little bit
canvas.
got a bit of sunshine coming down here tonight, and it's really going to be a sight when these lights kick in tonight.
Del Rey to her feet. Mickey fighting up, obviously favoring the left leg. Headbutt there from Del Rey.
Yeah, Mickey's already fighting with the disadvantage as Sarah's worked on the leg.
Ooh, nice headbutt there.
Inflicted a bit of damage, but if Mickey comes back with those headbutts, Sarah's not going to be able to stand functional legs or not.
Oh!
A beautiful kick right to the face.
I might have put her out. Ooh. Oh, 2 count only.
Doing Chuck Norris good.
Yes.
Sarah getting very frustrated now. She knows.
Sarah, getting booed getting booed very badly here.
However, Sarah is a professional, so she doesn't really worry too much about the crowd support. She loves it when she gets it, but she knows, especially in this environment here in IWA Mid-South, she's coming in as the invading enemy.
Yeah, and it just seems like she might be letting the crowd get to her a little bit more than she should here.
Exactly.
You got to know coming in, you're not going to be the favorite.
Especially with a packed crowd here tonight, outside in the summer heat. The crowd's
there's a few people getting behind Del Rey.
The crowd's going to get very riled up tonight, and we're only at the beginning tonight.
Nice suplex there. Hooks the leg. 2 count only to Sabato.
And of course, we'd like to thank Smart Mark Video for filming this event tonight and our events tomorrow night as well. SmartMarkVideo.com, your source for everything IWA Mid-South, Shikara, CZW, so many different promotions available at Smart Mark Video on DVD, or if you're archaic, on VHS.
The greatest filming company of all time.
If you aren't able to see it, by the way, we're actually doing this from up on the roof tonight. Commentary from the roof of the bowling alley.
Del Rey climbs up now. Mickey blocking it with the forearms into the lower spine.
Yeah, speaking of going up high, these two.
Oh, headbutt.
They were fighting for that superplex. Sarah may go for it once again. Here she is.
Vulnerable now. Collapsed over onto her legs there. Was only held up by her legs. And she's fighting back again. Shots to the ribs.
Mickey with another headbutt.
Mickey at the top.
Going back to what got her here.
Oh!
Big senton off the top.
Oh!
But
I felt the building bounce there.
Mickey's in too much pain to make the cover, though. This could be a turning point for Mickey, or that could really...
Standing 10 count here.
Yep.
Definitely not what the fans want to see, though. They definitely want them both to get up and continue this fight and have a winner and a loser.
You know, this is definitely not the night where you want to see two people stay down and give up. I don't think anyone here is going to give up so much machismo in the air tonight.
No.
And we're only dealing with the ladies so far.
Forearm there from Del Rey. Oh, knees.
Deciding against forearms, going straight with those knees, and a double knee. Double knee shot to the face. Mickey winding up.
Now that's an injured knee, too. She needs to watch out with that.
That's right.
Jump kick knocks her back into the turnbuckle and out again. Mickey behind her.
Now Mickey could go for it. She saw that opening.
Sprawling out well as Del Rey.
Sarah, that great mat-based technical wrestler, able to block it. Really putting her weight down, but...
Oh!
but it's
lands-
no match for the strength of Mickey Knuckles.
And she lands heavily on that left arm and shoulder, and you can see her favoring it now, rolling to the outside.
Sarah Del Rey heading outside, and this crowd knows about it.
Take a seat.
If it looks like they're coming your way, grab your shit and move.
That is the best policy.
Mickey off the ropes. Big dive to the concrete.
Mickey comes up a little short. I think she might have hit her head on the concrete there.
We have no padding outside tonight. None needed for the king of the death matches.
You can see where the lines for the parking lot is. It is definitely just converted.
That really may have costed Mickey a lot in this match. A big risk, as always, making that dive to the floor, but she's got the crowd support behind her tonight.
Up to 5 now from the count from referee Derek Sabato. Both of these women down again.
Mickey
first.
also blaming Sarah Del Rey for her IWA Women's Championship loss back on May 2nd. These two in a triple threat matchup with the current champion, Daisy Hayes.
Yes.
She walked away with the victory on that night. These two have unfinished business. Mickey doing business with the ring pole just a minute ago.
And she wasn't on the good side of it.
No, not indeed.
Rolls her over to Del Rey. Looks like she's got something in mind. Oh, kicks to the chest again. That's dirty.
And Smooth, if you ever closely investigated the wrestling ring here at IWA Mid-South, no padding on that apron there. Right on the ledge.
Looked at it earlier, see how it was looking.
Right
Mickey
on that
hanging.
ledge, not a good place to be.
Got her feet caught there, and Del Rey going to pull her back in the ring now.
Mickey hung out to dry for a minute, all that blood rushing to her head.
Yeah, you think it might have been a good move for Del Rey to just dump her to the outside, 2 count, and leave her there. I don't know that she'd have answered the 10 count.
Actually, no 10 count here in Mid-South, believe it or not.
He was counting them both down before. That's what confused me.
It's not over till I say
Well, our fans don't want to see a double count out ending to a match. They want to see clear-cut winners and losers. And now Mickey going up. She's in a dangerous position.
Trying to pull herself up. She does. Forearms.
The strength of Mickey Knuckles.
Oh, and she got it. Snaps her over.
Takes Sarah Del Rey over and back down to the mat.
Both women slow getting up. Mickey trying to dig down deep. Ducks one. Oh, nice forearm there.
Connecting with the forearm shiver. Sarah with that roaring elbow.
Kick
And
to the
another
face.
kick. Going for it once again.
Oh,
Up and down with the power slam. The power
2
slam.
count only. Mickey Knuckles somehow able to get that shoulder up before the count of 3.
We've got a horn in the crowd. I love it. Sarah now grabbing Mickey. She's got her in that butterfly lock. Possibly
Northern Lights gets her over.
able to
Cover.
reverse into that Northern
2.
Lights.
Oh, that was a close one there. for
Beautiful
Mickey
bridge by Mickey, but not enough weight down on Sarah Del Rey to put her away.
Knuckles. Just pulled it out of nowhere, too, on that one. Both women slow getting up again.
Also, not to mention how much work Mickey has put into setting up the show today.
Oh, another
Could've
down.
worn her
Drops on that
down.
left shoulder again. You're exactly right, though. Yeah, Mickey all over the place and getting this place ready.
And here we go. Going for that shining kick. Sarah able to avoid it. Sabato with his eyes down.
Oh!
Sabato kept his eyebrows down and missed the fall.
He must have had a splotch on his glasses right there.
Unfortunately, Sabato not able to see it, and Sarah Del Rey walking away with the victory in our opening contest
I don't
here.
really think that solved much of anything, though, tonight.
Well, you know what? That's only good news for us, because we're going to see more encounters, it seems, between Sarah Del Rey and that walking episode of Cops, IWA Mid-South's own Mickey Knuckles.
She wants everyone to know she's great. And the winner.
Enthusiasm from Huff.
Shut up! Hey, I don't need you chatting shit at me, okay?
I'm a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She says you did, or have you picked your target?
A tepid chant starting off what's sure to be a very raucous match between the IWA World Heavyweight Champion Chuck Taylor, winning that title for a second time back in May on May 3rd at the Night of Champions, against the man they call Dingo from Canberra, Australia, who has been on an absolute tear during his relatively short tenure here in IWA Mid-South and all across the Midwest and the independents, making his way up to a championship bout here on night one of King of the Death Matches. And congratulations to Chuck Taylor, breaking the curse of having the opening contest before the World Heavyweight Championship at King of the Death Matches, making it up on the card to the second match. Congrats to Chucky T.
This is America.
No, definitely.
This is America, apparently.
It is America. And definitely no knock against Chuck Taylor because he's been an excellent athlete. You know, his first run, not necessarily what they would call respectful or traditional, but since winning it on May 3rd, Ian Rotten told him he wants him to carry that belt into the TPI 2008 and defend that title with honor. And with maybe just a few blips on the radar, Chuck has been able to do that so far with a victory over Egotistico Fantastico last month at Extreme Intentions, and just the night after, actually the afternoon after winning the belt, defended the belt against Jimmy Jacobs, a very tough competitor as well. Someone just as determined as him to get that world title. And don't discount Dingo, who has been in the midst of his feud with Jason Strife and wrestlers like Jimmy Jacobs, Sammy Callahan, working his way through the card, and now he's made his way to a championship bout here. And he is definitely going to make the most of that.
Oh, definitely. And it's definitely a surprise to me that Chuck was able to beat Jacobs, especially the night after that tournament. But Jacobs been on a hot streak like he has been in recent months here in IWA.
Exactly, and don't forget that Chuck went through 3 grueling matches in one night, actually wrestling very smartly, able to surprise Michael Elgin with a roll-up in about 5 or 6 minutes in that second match. So Chuck Taylor, a very good strategy man inside
definitely.
the ring.
Say what you will about him, but he's definitely 3 moves ahead of just about every opponent he faces.
And not to mention, you know, he did have 3 matches the night before. No discount.
Exactly, and then beat a red-hot Jimmy Jacobs. So Chuck Taylor, you got to say on a winning streak here. Not necessarily the quantity, but the quality of the wins. He's got him by the hair.
He very clearly is pulling the hair. Turnabout fair play for Chuck Taylor, although he's not doing it to his opponent, doing it to referee Travis Young, the salty one.
This is King of the Deathmatch.
Dingo has shown a very intense mean streak since in the past couple months here in Mid-South. He came in wanting to wrestle, be a respectful guy, and you know what? It didn't really get him anywhere. And he saw that everyone else was taking advantage of his niceness, and everyone else taking as many shortcuts as possible. Dingo's starting to let his anger not necessarily get the better of him, but he's definitely used it and utilized it in his in-ring performances.
Oh, definitely. And to me, it looks like Chuck, you know, he's been on a winning streak, doesn't have quite the drive. 2-time champion now, maybe he's getting a little complacent.
Might be getting a little bit complacent. That's the worry here. And you can never have an off night here in Mid-South. As we've seen many times, surprise title changes.
Well, Chuck Taylor was a perfect example of a surprise title change when he beat Toby Klein.
I think the mass majority of people thought that Toby Klein would retain the title against him.
But with him being softened up previously.
Beautiful drop kick by Dingo.
Yes, definitely.
Shazam for Dingo.
Oh, he's choking him in the corner. Oh, kicks
Up and down
him
and right back. Breaking the count. And just continuing on with the choke.
And Dingo taking his time, using every bit of the time he's allowed to choke him before he gets disqualified.
Dingo's such a hard hitter that he's going to actually knock Chuck down and leave him down there for a good time. Dingo able to keep his breath about himself.
Definitely. He's trying to get this crowd into it. Chuck Taylor, of course, tried with the USA chants, but not so successful.
Although I think these two are pretty evenly matched in the stamina department. Certainly doesn't matter how long this match goes for these two.
Kind of saved himself a little bit there.
These two could both go a full 60 or even a 93 minutes like we've seen in the past.
Ooh. That set the tournament back a little bit.
We'd definitely be going after the sun went down with the death matches tonight.
Yes.
Here we go with that beautiful side suplex.
Nice move there from Chuck.
It's over for Shizzle.
It's over for Shizzle, says Chucky T.
For Shizzle?
For Shizzle. Oh,
Chuck
nice
Taylor
height
from the
on
hoods
that.
of Raccoon City, up and down. Kind of a lackadaisical cover there, only gets a 2 count.
And Chuck is known to be lackadaisical in covering people. Now he's wrenching on the arm.
If Chuck underestimates Dingo tonight, that could be the fatal mistake that costs him the title. Chuck walking in
Chuck
with gold.
really not one to underestimate people, though. He's been adequately prepared for every defense that he's had.
I think that's one of the strategies of Chuck Taylor. He gives off this aura of, oh, I don't care, I'm having fun, I'm goofing off. Kind of not giving his opponent too much credit. But really, in that sense, if you believe that, then you're not giving Chuck Taylor enough credit.
No.
This is how he's able to sneak up on people.
Cover.
Walk away with those victories by hook or by crook.
Oh, nice shot there from Dingo.
Now he got that front chance here on the mat.
Takes him back down.
Chuck Taylor grounding
I think he's
Dingo.
biting him.
I think biting's definitely gonna fly tonight.
Oh, he's doing it again.
Biting the wild animal Dingo.
Oh, wrenching it in there.
Dingo in the back of his mind has a dog collar match with Jason Strife coming up on Saturday, August 2nd, back in Joliet at the Kings of the Crimson Mask. However, he could definitely walk into that matchup. There's a very good possibility he'll walk in with the IWA World Heavyweight Championship around his waist.
He's definitely not going to overlook this match for that one because, you know, heavyweight title match doesn't come around very often. He's definitely going to be as prepared as he could possibly be.
We've seen a lot of...
shown.
Oh, there we go with that iconoclasm and then into the leg lace. Hooking the head with
in a
leg
good spot
scissors.
as well.
You know, we've seen Dingo get a lot of big opportunities here in Mid-South, but considering that the title is on the line now at King of the Deathmatch, is one of the most purchased DVDs from IWA Mid-South, one of the most seen shows, this is definitely going to be his biggest opportunity to date. And he's not going to want to let anyone down with that opportunity.
Definitely, he's trying to find a way to get out of this move here from Chuck Taylor. Chuck taking a little bit too easy, though. I think he should be throwing some punches in there on him.
Chuck
Cover. Nope. It's a submission.
Chuck's wrenching it in now, getting a different style of leverage.
Dingo able to turn it back over to take some of the stress off of his neck.
Dingo's looking to escape using his hands on the legs.
Chuck very good at blocking it up until this point.
Seems to be having a little trouble.
Dingo is hopping.
And who knows what Dingo's doing now?
Maybe trying to throw Chuck off. Oh, he flips it.
Oh, into that clothesline.
And he hangs on to control him there. Chuck's got to make sure his shoulder's onto the mat. That would be a pinfall.
Referee closer than us. It's his judgment call on that pinfall. Chuck Taylor back to his feet, snapping Dingo down. And locking in the head scissors once again.
He's going to try to choke him out here tonight.
I would not be surprised if Chuck is setting up for that Omega driver, the awful waffle. Big high impact pile driver.
This is also true. Chuck. This seems a little bit too at ease, I think, though.
I don't know how Chuck is so peaceful and easy right now in this deathmatch environment. I mean, there's all this stuff outside the ring. There's no rules in the ring, and he's in there with the wild animal Dingo.
Cover. Two.
Flash roll up, no.
Out of nowhere, too, for Dingo. Chuck's going to have to watch out for him. In the corner. Chuck follows him in. Right. Ooh.
Dingo going up top. Coming off with another beautiful clothesline.
Double axe handle there. Oh, and he headbutts him.
Dingo is just getting warmed up smooth. And here we go, blocking soul food. Big slap. And Dingo going for a fisherman buster. One of the moves that's got him a lot of victories here.
Oh,
there's soul food connecting.
Oh, and he hits it.
Big falcon arrow by Chuck Taylor, hooking both legs, no.
Chuck showing a little bit more urgency right now.
Chuck almost
a couple near falls.
Almost able to put away the challenger Dingo tonight. Calling for breakfast. He's making his order.
Crowd trying to get behind Dingo. Sets him up. Elbows now from Dingo.
Dingo definitely knows what Chuck's going for right now. Let's see if Chuck's got something else, a backup plan. No.
Oh, kicks him.
Here we go from behind. Big tiger suplex.
1, 2. 2 count only there for Dingo.
The bridge by Dingo just enough to make that only a count on Chuck Taylor. And Dingo now going up for his patented moonsault. He's put away a lot of men with this maneuver.
He was about half a second from being the new IWA champion just moments ago.
Simple but effective is Dingo's moonsault.
Oh, but Chuck way ahead of him on it, moves.
No water in the pool, and this could really cost Dingo.
Chuck gonna look to put him away here. Kick to the head. Go for a powerbomb, maybe? No, Dingo fighting it. Hurricanrana.
Good for Dingo, able to avoid that because he just got kicked in the head. And if he got dropped down with the awful waffle.
To the apron.
Bandered him to the outside.
Dingo going to go up top again. Successful last time. Oh, and Chuck going to get to him before he can execute his maneuver.
Not
there.
knowing what Dingo's going to be able to go for now as Chuck cut him off. And here he goes. We've seen Chuck do this before, right into the Omega driver.
This will be awful.
Dingo able to avoid it with a big roll up.
2, 3.
That is it.
Oh!
Smooth, we've got a new champion.
I didn't see that coming.
IWA Mid-South Heavyweight Champion of the World, Dingo!
Dingo made the absolute most of his big opportunity against the two-time champion Chuck Taylor. And now he has realized his dream. What he came here for in IWA Mid-South, the World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight you call Dingo a champion. At the king of the death matches, Chuck Taylor,
He just looks distraught.
bewildered by this victory. Dingo able to pull it out. And now he'll walk into August 2nd as the champion. Congratulations to Dingo, who's fought so hard in his 10-year career. A lot of people don't know he's been wrestling for that long. Only been getting so many opportunities in the past couple years. And Dingo's fought for every one of them, and tonight it pays off. As
Big upset, though, definitely.
He is the IWA World Heavyweight Champion, and let's hear what the champ has to say.
Dingo! Tonight, right now, tonight, our King of the Deathmatch, we're proving two things. One, Chuck Taylor does love the cock. And two, I worked very hard and very long to ply my trade in front of some of the greatest fans of independent professional wrestling history. And those are the fans of IWA Mid-South. Yes, this title is attributed to my hard work, but mostly it's not because of the referee or the opponent or anything like that. It's because of you and you and you and you and you and you and everyone else out there watching too. Thank you all, and thank you IWA Mid-South.
Check. Call those C's, tell them off on the Bruce off on the weekend house. Fuck that. That's before you go pick up 10,000 from Daz, go pick about like 20 G's from Jimbo. Tell them off on the get this nigga next door out of here and some all that this week. And all that big fuck knows with the love here come suck my dick. I need about 3 weeks of recovery. All the nurses is loving me, saying the best part of the day is I have. Breakfast in the clothes. Dead in the streets, nigga, I'm getting high, getting head on the beach. Sure, I'm sitting on about $500,000. With all my niggas, all my guns, all my women. The next 2 years, I should see about $1 billion. All focused up a drug dealer.
Ladies and gentlemen, first from Elkmont, Alabama, Corey Shaddix. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Devin Moore. And from the 5th Ward in Houston, Texas, Ian Bloody.
He started early, Ian going straight after Corey Shaddix. Devin Moore, takes one to the top of the head.
Smooth, do I recognize a familiar face?
Oh yes, Ian Rotten back in his deathmatch tournament now.
Or perhaps a long-lost relative of Ian Rotten.
Oh, he's got the
Ian
scissors.
Bloody is in the house tonight at King of the Death.
Corey Shaddix may be doing the smart thing here, waiting while Ian is bludgeoning Devin Moore over there.
Grinding away at Devin Moore.
Scissors definitely pulled him out of his pocket. You know Ian's known for scissors.
We've got a fans bring
Shaddix
their weapons
breaks it up.
match here. This is one fall. And the man who
scissors
gets
to the groin.
The man who gets eliminated in this matchup does not move on to the second night tournament. So one man will get pinned and one man will be left out.
That was just bad.
That big water jug bat, not exactly going as planned, but Devin Moore making the most of it. He doesn't need that long shaft on it, pardon the expression, but he doesn't need the long shaft on it to swing it.
Is that something Devin told you himself?
I heard nothing of the sort.
Devin goes after Shaddix. Puts him back in the corner.
Smooth.
Oh, God!
The ovation from the crowd as he just brought 6 strings down on the head of Corey Shaddix.
Corey just got crowned, if you will, Jimmy King style.
We are starting things off with a big surprise here. Ian Bloody in the ring tonight. As a
IWA.
substitution.
B-boy. Kicked him in the face, too. Insult to injury on that one.
Corey's
Shaddix busted open.
He may have a very short tenure here in the King of the Death matches, appearing at the Double Death 2007, teaming with Drake Younger.
Yeah.
This is his first King of the Death matches tournament.
But he did get to the second round in his first tournament he'd ever been in here in IWA Mid-South.
This is also the first one for Devin Moore, and I'm going to say, considering it's Ian Bloody, this would be his first King of the Death tournament as well.
Yes.
Got a lot of rookies in the ring, but they all definitely know what they're doing in this death match environment.
Choking Corey Shaddix now is Ian Bloody.
Shaddix and
Good,
Devin
look at
Moore are
those.
bloody messes.
Look at the thumbtacks. That's crazy. Bloody messes. I like that.
And you know,
Punches.
I'm not sure that Devin Moore or Shaddix knew what the hell they were in for tonight against Ian Bloody.
I don't think they knew who the third participant was going to be until they were at the ring when everybody else found out.
It definitely seems to have thrown them off, but Ian Bloody in full control.
I think the combatants, Corey and Devin, might have been a little confused too, as the crowd was. They didn't know quite how to react when they heard the music.
They didn't know until that music hit. And those fans in the crowd didn't know until that barbed wire came right at their face. Thankfully, no one outside the ring is hurt.
Grinding the barbed wire onto the face of Shaddix. Ian going for another guitar.
Better move that barbed wire. I don't want any tires to go over it and pop.
Yes, that would not be good. Moore fights him off, gets the guitar now.
The 6-string barbed wire guitar.
One shot, not enough, 2. And thumbtack's going everywhere. Oh, drop kicks it into Corey Shaddix's head.
Innovative move by Devin Moore, one of the innovators of high-flying offense and hardcore-style wrestling.
Yeah, this is his first King of the Death matches, but he was in Double Death and at Kings of Extreme as well against J.C. Bailey in that scaffolding match.
Devin's looking to make a big impression if he hasn't already with his technical wrestling skills here in Mid-South in this death match environment. I don't know what's popping out of that big pumpkin, but it's certainly not innards and seeds.
Oh, hits Ian again right in the face this time. Oh, he kicks it up into
Seems
his
like that
shins.
pumpkin weighted down a bit more than it would be for a hollow plastic pumpkin. Ian Bloody taking nothing from Corey Shaddix.
Yes.
Taking no guff, as the kids say.
Corey might be better suited just to lay there for a minute.
All 3 men busted open. Fortunately, Derek Sabato's not yet. And I don't know how many people in the crowd might get cut open so far.
I'm going to go for about a dozen.
It's very dangerous not only to be a ringside photographer, but one of the
Corey just
paying
getting knocked
fans
down every
here.
time he gets up. Yeah, I agree, definitely. I've seen several people cut in my mini deathmatch shows.
And this is only the first match of several.
Oh, power bombs him on the light tubes. Does Ian Bloody.
Lights going out for Devin Moore. Just power bombed on those light tubes.
See, Corey looks like he's getting brave and getting back up again. I don't know if I would if I was him.
If for some reason you're a first-time deathmatch viewer and you're not familiar,
back kick.
if you're not familiar with the damage that light tubes inflict, then you're definitely going to see it tonight. All those shards of glass are just going to be strewn across the ring, and every
Pulls
time
up the shirt, hits him right on the singlet there.
yeah, every time a competitor leaves his feet and gets on the mat, they're going to get cut up in several different places.
Shattuck's got to be in pain from the thumbtacks. Devin Moore looking for something over here. Oh, it's a ironing board with light tubes on it. Keyboard. I have a feeling that Devin's not going to check his email though. Oh!
Devin's going to get a little domestic out there with the light tubes. He's got that Incredible Hulk. Although Ian Bloody not worried about it at all right now.
If China and Jeff Jarrett had that match in their home record or their home and guard, whatever it was.
Good housekeeping matchup.
Good housekeeping.
1999.
It would have been better with some light tubes.
Ian Bloody just circling the damage here.
Both of them connect. Ian gets the better of it. European uppercut there.
Big European uppercut, knocking Devin off his feet, down to one knee. And now Devin was in a very dangerous place. Actually, he could go face first into that broken glass. Ian Rotten with those vicious headbutts. Ian Bloody, known for those headbutts from his cousin, I'd say.
Yes, maybe. Distant relative in the family. Oh, he kicks Corey in the ribs again. Corey just not getting any the good end of any of this. And he's plunging him.
Well, you know, I'm going to give quite the gentleman is Ian Bloody, trying to suction out all that tacks and glass that's in the head of Corey Shaddix. Maybe removing a little bit of blood. Devin Moore setting up. Big tumbleweed in the corner. Ian able to move.
Oh, shot at the midsection from Ian Rotten. Bloody.
Mario and Luigi, eat your hearts out. Because Ian is the plumber tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh! He just made him a corn dog. And Devin Moore, oh, God.
A bit of a lethal intrusion on Devin Moore by Ian.
Shattuck's trying to get back up to his feet now. Ian's talking over him.
Now, don't blame Devin for waiting outside, because if one of these men pins the other, they're eliminated, and Devin Moore would move on. Although, of course, it's all not a bad idea to get yourself eliminated so you don't have to go through this kind of punishment 2 nights in a row.
It's all about the glories, huh?
But you know what? The machismo of all these men involved tonight is something I'm never going to understand.
Ooh.
At least not myself.
And Ian just had a hit there.
The #1 single by Ian Bloody.
Broke one of the tubes on the ironing board as well. It's about
going Dixie on Corey Shaddix.
Oh, Corey knows about Dixie, being from Alabama.
Devin circled around the ring, snuck up on Ian Bloody.
You know, really, Corey's been away from the action a lot, which has probably served him well. If he lets these two guys fight and pin one of the other ones, he advances. So.
Home runs by Ian.
Oh! His idol, Cal Ripken, of course, so that's where he learned to swing like that.
Ian's got glass hanging from his eyebrow. A bloody mess, as is his namesake.
Yes.
Setting up Devin for something out on the concrete.
Devin,
right there in front of our fans.
Into the IWA corner post there.
Thrown in that post. And he got caught between the post and the super kick by Devin Moore.
Devin Moore setting up the ironing board now, going after Shaddix.
Devin looking to do a little bit of housekeeping of his own, perhaps.
Up to the ring apron with Shaddix. Ian taking a seat in the front row. Oh, gets him up. What's
the strength of Devin Moore. He's got Shaddix up and down.
Kind of an awkward fall through that ironing board. Oh, and he's dragging him across the concrete and the glass there.
A dangerous position for everyone involved.
And that's it. Corey Shaddix eliminated from the 2008 Mid-South King of the Death matches.
Devin Moore.
So Ian definitely going to be back for at least one more night.
Devin and Ian Bloody advancing on to the second round.
And also advancing to the next round, Ian Bloody.
Devin put everything on the line with that shooting star press from the apron to the concrete floor. And his knees impacted on the concrete. And I don't know how Devin's walking right now. It's just a testament to his toughness here in the King of the Death Matches tournament.
Hey, normally this shit gets mixed up after this. But Devin Moore, I want you tomorrow night.
That's fine, boss. That's fine. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Hey, Devin, good luck. You're gonna need it.
I know.
Hey, I just want to thank you guys for a change of venue and all that shit to have this crowd tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. See, people elsewhere call us a cult. People elsewhere say that to be an IWA fan, you gotta drink the Kool-Aid. People elsewhere need to remember one thing. Just like in the movies, just like in real life, you fuck with family, you get your head on a silver fucking platter. Rolling. Give up for rolling hard, baby.
All right, now this is gonna be a little update of what's happening in my life. I went 3 weeks ago for another PET scan, and the spots that they found before was gone. And they said the only thing they can be in there is things so small that the PET scan can't see. And they gave me an option, either do more chemo or go for this exploratory surgery, which the doctor said, they gave me 18 to 24 months to live. The doctor said it can add 6 years to your life or it can decrease it by 6 months. So me and my wife talked about it, and we're gonna. We're gonna go ahead and do the surgery. It's scheduled for July the 2nd. So, and I'm selling shirts for $10. And please, if you buy one, please wear it on that day. Got one more thing to say.
Hey, if everything goes right tonight, these people here said we could run shows in the summer while we get our building situation straight. So if we do come back on July 5th, if you buy a Rolling Hard shirt tonight, I'm gonna let you into the July 5th show for free. So I hope that helps you out. Tell you what, you're one of the original guys that came here. I remember the day you came from Danny Davis's school. I remember all the bad habits I had to break of yours. But you've been family since day one. And Roland, everybody here.
Yeah.
Everybody here, I don't care if you believe in Buddha, I don't care if you believe in Jesus Christ. Whoever you believe in, pray to him for my boy Rolling Hard.
Hold on, Ian, I just got one more thing to say. I ain't dead yet. How come I'm not on the card?
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet. I haven't had a chemo treatment in 6 weeks. I'm feeling halfway decent. I looked at the card and it didn't even say my name. A former champ, and I wasn't even invited. Hurts right here, man. Right here.
You might not be dead yet, but man, I'll put you in this tournament. Angie's gonna kill me. Let alone Patty. And that's like double death and not tag team style that we have here in IWA. Bro, I can't do that. I cannot do, as much as I would love to do that.
You know it's my dream.
I know, man, but like Mitch said, you know, none of us want that cancer blood on us. I'm just fucking with you on that. See, you don't understand. Me and Mitch go to visit him in the hospital. We fuck with nurses. We tell them, Roland gets a black nurse coming in there. We're like, man, the guy's dying. He's got on his bucket list, he wants to fuck a black chick. How about you volunteer? You know? And I get dirty looks from Angie on that one. So imagine if I put him in this tournament. I can't do that, buddy. I'd love to, but I don't want to die hard. Pardon the pun of Dustin. There. I can't put you in the tournament. I love you. I'll push your shirts all day long. Buy the shirt, buy the shirt, buy the shirt. You got hats?
No, we didn't get
I thought you were getting visors, man.
the computer crashed. Tomorrow, Angie has one on. Tomorrow we'll have them.
Tomorrow?
I hope.
See, tell him I can't do this. All right? All right. So don't get me killed in the process. All right?
Just let me tell one me Mitch story real quick.
Okay.
This happened a couple weeks ago. Me and Mitch scored tickets to the Louisville Fire arena football game. I've never been to one, and Mitch has been going for 3 years. I go to get a soda. First, there's like 12 guys behind us, and we have these Live Hard shirts on, and they're asking us what it's all about. And I'm like, no, I got cancer, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting ready to die, blah, blah, blah. And they start feeling sorry for me.
Blah, blah, blah.
They start feeling sorry for me. So I go to get something to drink, and they start playing Ice Ice Baby. So I run out in the hall to see what kind of dancing they're doing, and a ball hits me right in the chest. And in arena football, when a football comes out, you can keep it. They're like a $70 football, but you can keep it. When I get back to Mitch, I'm going, Daddy caught a football, Daddy caught a football. And the people behind him just clapping and cheering. And Mitch goes, I've been coming here for 3 years and ain't got a fucking ball. And you come your first time, you get a ball. He goes, that fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation, I might have to make me a call to them.
No tournament for you.
I love you, no tournament for you. I tried.
Oh,
Smooth.
oh, oh God!
Boy.
Oh, kicked him in the face. Match shows.
And this is only the first match of several.
Oh, power bombs him on the light tubes. Does
He's got Shaddix up and down.
Oh. Kind of an awkward fall through that ironing board. Oh, and he's dragging him across the concrete and the glass there.
A dangerous position
Oh.
for everyone involved.
I felt it all
IWA Mid-South, this is Corey Shaddix, and I want to thank you for letting me come here June 24th, 2008, to the IWA Mid-South King of the Death Matches. This was my first time in, and hopefully it won't be my last.
I thought you could tie a couple of jaws before I got in that match.
Okay. Ian, you're right. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna need a lot of luck. But there's one thing you forgot, boss. I might have called you drunk to be booked for King of the Death Matches, but I came to King of the Death Matches to win King of the Death Matches, not to get knocked out in the first round. You surprised everybody tonight. You took Necro's spot because Necro couldn't be here. But tomorrow night, boss, this is my year. I said it from the beginning. 2008 would be the year of Devin Moore. And tomorrow night, boss, second round, it's you and me. And guess what? I'm not going home. So get your bags ready, boss, because after tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, you're finished.
That means there's hope for us all.
Yeah.
Derek, remember, murder is only taking
The second round match. We have the second match from Lansing, Michigan, C.J. Otis. His opponents from Lincoln, Nebraska, Lucid. And their opponents from Austin, Texas, Darren Childs.
Well, lockup to start it off, C.J. Otis and Darren Childs.
The second first-round matchup in the King of the Death Matches tournament. Night one, C.J. Otis, the strong-style Superman, going toe-to-toe with Darren Childs, and Lucid making his first appearance here in IWA Mid-South.
Childs making a return to King of the Death Matches after missing the 2007 King of the Death Matches, but he was in the 2006 one.
Childs and Lucid both representing IWA Texas Anarchy Championship Wrestling. And now,
maybe not anymore.
You know, we see some lights outside the ring, and the lights just went out for Lucid.
Almost hit those spares there. You don't want to do that. They hadn't even been electrified yet.
C.J. Otis looking a bit out of place here tonight, wearing his traditional wrestling gear. No shirt, no pants. Oh, of course,
nice
he's got the short pants.
Yes.
But as far as it stands going toe-to-toe with Darren Childs and Lucid, C.J. Otis very not out of place with a little bit of deathmatch experience, calling himself the Deathmatch Destroyer.
Oh,
as he takes a lot of pride in going against these deathmatch wrestlers and beating them down. proving his superiority.
I haven't seen somebody wear this little clothing in a death match since Sexy Eddie.
Since Sexy Eddie, indeed.
Ooh, and Child's arms stuck in that barbed wire there. That can't feel good.
Smooth.
Ooh.
This is the night that the lights went on in Sellersburg.
Exactly.
We've got the electrified light tubes in the corner.
CJ hooks him down.
Barbed wire in one corner. Almost a four corners of pain match, so to speak. And Lucid up and down, and CJ feeling the ill effects of all those light tubes that have been exploded so far in the ring.
Stomps him right in the eye. Trying to get Otis to help him.
Darren Childs and Lucid both replacements here tonight. CJ Otis originally scheduled for the tournament, so he knew what he was getting into. And of course, Lucid and Childs are going to know what they're doing when they came all the way up here to Southern Indiana. They knew what the hell they were getting in for tonight. Although you never really know until you're in the ring in this kind of environment. And now it looks like they're doing a double team on the smaller man Lucid.
Got a bundle set up here.
The crowd wanting to see the blood come out of Lucid.
Looks like Childs and...
oh, he just pulled the plug.
Yes.
Darren just pulled the plug tonight. Deciding instead, he's going to switch it up. The electrician, Darren Childs, didn't work quite as well as he had planned. You know, he's just going to have to adapt.
Beating on
Lucid.
Yeah, Lucid, I'm sorry.
Darren Childs.
We're getting there.
However, lights on or out, this deathmatch continues. Now, yes, the shirtless Lucid is definitely going to get his introduction to IWA Mid-South.
Fights it off.
He's a beast!
Once again with the double cross body, not the smartest move by Lucid. Up and down! Darren
DDT
and Lucid feeling a lot. Got some sparks still in the ring. The sparks are flying here in the King of the Deathmatches tournament.
Looks like they're filled with like string lights there.
Who knows what the fans have brought tonight?
Otis kicked 1 foot worth of plunder out, and I think there's still a lot left.
We got a lot of fan participation tonight this year at the King of the Deathmatches tournament. CJ Otis looking to prove a point and earn his money in this deathmatch environment. Talked to CJ earlier. He was really hoping to, as anyone would, hoping to walk out of the tournament unscathed, but as the victor. And we'll see how far he goes before he gets cut up. If he's not already cut
foot
up
to the face there.
from all this debris in the ring.
Yes.
Lucid going up, looking for his next move, but he gets caught by CJ Otis.
CJ climbs at the turnbuckle now.
CJ, a trainee of Dan Severn and the legendary Sabu, the hardcore icon who is in attendance tonight for our IWA Mid-South fans. Pulling him up for a big muscle buster. Who knows where that lands?
Oh, in the glass.
No good place to land for Lucid. And now Darren Childs.
Oh!
Big senton.
All that weight on him there. He might be done if they could just get a pin on him here. Wasting time, though. You definitely don't want to mess around in your first round match when you have the opportunity to put somebody away, because waiting tomorrow is multiple matches as well if you're successful.
Once again, only 2 men advancing, 1 man left behind, and no one wants to be left behind tonight.
No. Otis with a chop there.
Red equals green, I've heard, and that's what people want in this tournament.
Child's fighting back.
You're not going to earn that money unless you make it a long way in the tournament, on to victory. Joining the ranks of Rollin' Hard, the Necro Butcher, Ian Rotten, and so many more as a king of the death matches. CJ Otis partook in the Kings of Extreme event field last year.
Oh, God, what a shot.
In a barbed wire massacre match against OMG, also competing barbed wire match against Drake Younger in April of 2007. And then we lost a little bit of power inside the ring. Not sure if someone stepped on a cord.
That is entirely possible.
And CJ also participated in the Double Death tournament.
Yes, he did.
2007, teaming with OMG, but this is his first King of the Death Matches experience.
Oh!
And Lucid, it may be the last experience of his life.
He's doing it like an old pro, though. Good Lord, CJ Otis.
Smart Mark Video right in on the action tonight.
Ooh.
No fear by these cameramen.
Nice little gash there. Child's setting up Otis now. See what he's got. Lays him bareback in that glass.
Yeah, CJ's definitely going to want to get out of this
going to put the
predicament.
tubes on top of him.
CJ maybe knocked a little bit loopy. I don't.
Child's going up to the turnbuckle. Oh, but cut off.
Darren has bad intentions for CJ Otis, and Lucid does as well. able to make his way back up top.
Otis getting up. Smart man.
Oh, no, he
there.
got caught.
Oh, God.
Up in the fireman's carry into a DVD.
1, 2, 3, and that's going
Straight
to do
to
it.
Death Valley for Lucid.
Darren Childs advancing to the second round along with CJ Otis. Lucid unsuccessful here in his first bid at the IWA Mid-South King of the Death matches. Very good contest.
Just kill him, CJ!
CJ Otis making a statement against this deathmatch environment. Sending Lucid outside the ring, and CJ definitely owning the ring right now.
Getting very upset, but by winning, he forces himself to do it again tomorrow. I don't really understand that.
Well, you know what? If he gets rid of those light tubes tonight, no chance of them being used on him tomorrow. And certainly littering the ring with more glass, that's going to be a disadvantage for the opponents later on tonight. All men who have yet to compete in the deathmatch tournament opening round. However, CJ Otis, we'll see him again tomorrow night. King of the Deathmatches, night 2. Smartest move by Lucid. Up and down!
Oh!
The Deathmatches experience.
Oh!
And Lucid, it may be the last.
There.
caught.
Oh, God.
Up in the fireman's carry into a
Oh!
DVD.
Step 1. ACW, IWA Texas is here to represent. Like a bullet to your brain, I'm in all of your fucking heads. And I'm not only making it to the finals, I'm winning the son of a bitch.
Yeah, they have a gun coming up.
And you get a pussy on your hand.
It's pretty righteous. Yes, thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think still like adrenaline's going and shit.
Taylor, your order's ready.
Don't move.
King of the Death. First time ever. Yeah, I got the shit kicked out of me. But you haven't seen the last. Your fallacy kill, D. Lucid.
Show him how. Right here, that's about it. Just get it, just.
IWA Mid-South, King of the Death matches. I'm in the second round now. I didn't get the pinfall in this round, which I wish I would have. I should have. That's all right, because I'm the Deathmatch Destroyer. I'm the Kings of the Extreme. Anybody that you know I'm for real.
From the unacknowledged hardcore capital of the world, Cylinder, Iowa, Danny Havoc.
Smooth, let's call this one the CZW bracket of the IWA Mid-South King of the Deathmatches tournament, as we have 3 regulars from CZW. Nick Gage, their first world heavyweight champion, versus Danny Havoc, a man known for merciless beatings that he's taken, not only there in Philadelphia, but all across the world. And we've got Wax, the man who's very familiar with piercings, not only on his own body, but the bodies of others.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't just mean those kind of industrial piercings in his ears, but always piercing the bodies of his opponents in this death match environment. We're going to see a lot of bloodshed here. We've got ladders outside the ring.
Oh, into the barbed wire.
Ring littered with glass, barbed wire in the corner, and of course CZW referee Derek Sabato.
This rounds it out, makes it perfect there.
Exactly, we've got everyone in the house tonight.
Gage, a former Tournament of Death champion. Danny Havoc is as well.
That's right. Nick Gage is making his 3rd King of the Deathmatches tournament appearance, as is Danny Havoc. Only the 2nd one for Wax, who didn't make it past the 1st round in 2006. But he's back here tonight. Wax taking another crack at it.
Oh, Gage ducks and Wax getting the ladder and bringing it to the ring here. Gage biding his time on the outside. And Danny just kind of playing man in the middle there. Oh, he throws it at Danny, and Danny sees it coming and avoids it.
Sorry about running away there, Smooth. We just had some errant glass fly up here on the roof of the Alley Cats, bullying him.
That surprised me. Not going to lie to you.
Mike
Gage
Burns laying down the law.
Better of it. Wax in the ring now.
All these 3 being pretty tentative, and I don't blame them.
Oh, sandwiches Danny Havoc with it, does Wax.
But yeah, very soon afterwards, the violence coming at him. Combat Zone style.
Danny Havoc going to try to become the first ever deathmatch wrestler to win 2 tournaments in 1 year.
And that's really a testament to Danny Havoc and his determination in this field of wrestling.
Oh,
former IWA Mid-South Deathmatch champion, winning it from none other than the Necro Butcher back in March.
Oh!
Losing it to last year's King of the Death champion, Corporal Robinson, unfortunately absent tonight. Deathmatch titles not on the line, of course, without Corp in the mix. But you know what, deathmatch title or not, we're going to prove who is the best deathmatch wrestler tonight with the King of the Deathmatches. Big drop kick by Danny Havoc.
I like Danny's new hair. It's very different. Throws down the ladder. I think Danny Havoc a little irritated at this point. Goes for the suplex on Gage, and he gets it on the ladder there. Oh, and Danny is still attached to that barbed wire.
It's always the risk you run fighting with barbed wire.
Looks for the power bomb, blocked by Havoc.
Wax thinking about his next maneuver.
Forearms.
Havoc's gonna have to protect himself.
Oh!
Here we go.
The wonder.
Oh! And he had that trapdoor DDT, head first onto that barbed wire ladder.
Wax's head hit right on the step too. I don't know if he's gonna be able to kick out here.
Wax might think twice about getting in the ring. May want to go ringside and take more pictures. Of course, that's still a very dangerous thing to do, especially tonight.
Oh, he throws it at Danny but misses.
That light tube ladder in the ring. Havoc's certainly surprised by that one.
Danny on top of
Nick Gage here.
Sorry, I lost train of thought. Oh, he picks him up and just slams him down onto both ladders. Light tube's breaking onto Danny Havoc's back there.
The former CZW Tag Team Champion, Nick Gage, slamming Danny Havoc down.
Danny also trying to make it out of the first round for the first time ever.
That's right.
Which is kind of surprising. So excuse me.
Sorry, I did make it out past the first round a couple times.
I'm sorry.
You know, he's always had a tough road ahead of himself.
Yes.
And of course, Nick Gage competing on nearly every show for Combat Zone Wrestling, competing in more CZW matches than anyone.
And right now, he's got something in mind for Danny Havoc.
Making one of his sparse appearances here in IWA Mid-South. But you know, it only takes a weekend to be crowned the King of the Death.
Nick Gage definitely would like to add King of the Death matches to his long list of accomplishments in pro wrestling. Wax trying to make a name for himself. Forearms there, whips him into the far corner. Reversal now from Gage.
Wax has a lot to prove from being a staff member to an in-ring competitor.
Yes.
His style of wrestling, deathmatch all the way.
Gage powers him
Now he's
up.
in a dangerous position.
Oh, Deathboy driver onto that barbed wire wrapped ladder in the corner.
I'm glad that's not the ladder we're using to get off the roof tonight.
Somehow the
There's no way that one's going to stay up.
1, 2. Oh, Danny.
Sneaking in is Danny Havoc.
2 count only.
Not breaking up the fall. He waited till Wax kicked out and then did the roll up on Nick Gage, which is very smart because you don't want to break up any pinfalls tonight.
Oh, blocks it.
In this first round, as 2 men will advance. It only takes 1 fall to end the match.
Oh, got him a Boston Crab.
That man who takes the fall is out of the tournament tonight.
And Wax, not thinking really there, could have had Danny Havoc eliminated and himself.
I think that's one of those inexperienced mistakes for Wax. Yes. And if inexperience is what cost him tonight, could definitely be the case.
Yes. Hammers Gage in the corner now. Takes a few steps back. Oh, nice forearm there on Gage.
With the sun setting here in Sellersburg, Indiana, the King of the Deathmatches tournament continues.
Oh,
big charge by Wax. Almost backing into Sabato.
Keeps forearm in there.
Gage possibly on
got a chair.
Dream Street at this point. Getting hooked for the suplex. Havoc now making his way inside. In the corner.
Gage goes through the ladder.
Both those ladders have been destroyed tonight by these CZW wrestlers.
Havoc setting up some chairs here.
And he's not setting up for a tea party, my friend.
I do hear he enjoys those, though.
The tea's great.
It is, green tea especially. Havoc setting up the ladder.
That ladder still has enough strength in it to lay across those 2 chairs.
Going up to Wax.
And it's going to be a dangerous position for whoever goes through that.
Not to mention the glass they're fighting in right now. I mean, that's got to be slippery.
He's got a full light tube.
Oh, sticks it
into the shirt. That's not a coat hanger, folks.
Oh, and the ladder falls.
Wax repositioning him.
Great cover there by Wax.
Setting up for something even more dangerous.
Ladder falls off, but it's not going to deter Wax here. He comes up.
Not sure about his aerial ability.
Oh, and he is! But nobody homed Danny up.
He took a seat, but not on the chairs.
Oh! Cover.
The finisher.
2 count only there for Nick Gage onto Danny Havoc.
That choke breaker for Nick Gage leading to a lot of victories, but not here tonight in the King of the Death.
And Danny Havoc showing why he is the reigning Tournament of Death champion.
You know, Danny Havoc may be small, but a lot of people are picking him as their favorite tonight in the tournament.
Oh, you got to pick, after somebody wins a tournament, they got to be a favorite every tournament from there on out.
With the kind of determination that Danny Havoc has shown across the globe and here in Mid-South, one of the favorites coming in tonight. But we could see a surprise, a man like Wax may be able to do it, or someone with the experience of Nick Gage.
And that all goes back to the way this tournament's set up as well. You could have Gage pin Havoc, which is, in itself is not that big of an upset, but in the process, Wax advances and Danny's eliminated, and that would be a little bit bigger of a story.
Also, so many surprises here in the King of the Death tournament. Ian Rotten likes to guard those brackets, doesn't like the wrestlers to know what they're getting into. At least not in many cases.
Oh, Gage going after the eyes there of Wax. Danny Havoc trying to get up in the corner over here.
Who knows, we may see two of these guys against each other tomorrow night, either in the second round or the semifinals or even the finals. Plenty of deathmatch wrestling happening this weekend.
Oh, Havoc up. Oh, he's going to help out Gage. Oh, no! He didn't help Gage at all.
Danny Havoc didn't really help himself either.
I'm surprised he's up. And Wax still
blocking out the pain, going up for Wax.
And Gage.
Gage now fighting up.
Oh!
And there's that Tower of Doom coming crashing down.
Wax.
Going for the pin on Wax.
2, 3. And there you have it. Wax eliminated from the tournament. Danny Havoc and Nick Gage advance to the second round.
Tomorrow, Nick Gage and Danny Havoc.
These CZW wrestlers showing what it's all about, Combat Zone style, here in Sellersburg, Indiana for night one of King of the Death. HC the man. Mike Burns.
Know when he come back now, huh?
Well, Danny Havoc a winner, but doesn't really look like one right now.
Well, fortunately, he has about 24 hours rest, and Santa Claus is coming to town.
Gage.
An early Christmas present.
Throws it down on Wax. As if getting eliminated weren't enough.
I don't think Gage is going to settle for that one. Not the way he wanted to see it happen. Oh my God, he killed Santa!
This will be a very sad Christmas indeed.
Bastards. I think Nick Gage is going to have coal in his stocking coming up in December. I kiss your mother with that mouth.
I'm running shit in this fucking company.
Get CJ on, fuck him up,
Come up and fight me at the same time. How about that? I answer challenges when they fucking are awkward to me. Looks like you've been challenged by a bunch of fuckers.
We're getting ready to take a brief intermission here so we can adjust the lights and all that stuff as we go in tonight. But before I get into anything, you know, a lot of people talk shit about you in this company.
Don't bother me one bit.
And you know what? It don't bother. Hey, I'm talking to you, Nikki. It don't bother me one bit either because I've been in the fucking ring with you.
Yeah, well, I respect you. Some of them other people maybe I don't respect too much.
And you a tough motherfucker. No ifs, ands, buts about it. The only person ever bent a metal fork over my head and lived to tell about it.
That's how tough you are. I have to get past you, man.
But I want to tell you something.
Come on, eat a Nick.
A couple years ago,
Eat a Nick.
you were deemed a chicken shit here.
Bullshit.
But in 2003, you were deemed a monster.
Damn right I did. That's why I'm the man. Tomorrow night.
But I know the guy you are in the ring all the time. Period. Doesn't matter what year it is. So whether our fans like it or not, you're a fucking talent. And you got an open door to be here in IWA Mid-South.
Yeah, motherfuckers. I'll be all up for you motherfuckers every fucking time I come here.
But remember, they may act tough, but they're not tough guys. We don't have all that security CZW does and all that stuff. Let's be Nikki Badass, who's the motherfucking man Gage in the ring, and fuck them if they don't like you. All right?
Big fucking Gage!
Deal.
Deal?
Still don't like you motherfuckers over there. I'm sorry, man.
You don't have to like anybody.
I only serve people in this crowd, but other motherfuckers don't know how hard I fucking work.
Big fucking Gage!
Gage here.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh, and he picks him up and just slams him down onto both ladders.
Somehow I managed to travel all the way out to Kentindianda. I don't know, it had some clever Bennifer type name, I was told, somewhere on the border of Indiana, Kentucky, and all of those fine peoples meshed together in a manner similar to this. To do a match that I could have done in CZW. So I don't know why I had to take a 10-hour trip for that. But well, I didn't lose. I didn't so much win either, but I didn't lose. So tomorrow's a new day. Perhaps tomorrow I will go on and be a little more successful than I was today, and get beat up by somebody who can only beat me up in a locale such as this, exotic and scenic such as this. I don't know, man. I'm going on to the next round. My buddy Wax is not. He was a man out there, but you know, he got beat. Nick Gage, you're a cunt. Fuck you. I hate you. Hitting me in the head with that ladder was rude, and I did not enjoy it. And now my head hurts. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, Nick. We'll see what happens there. Things are going to be a little bit different. Things are going to be a little bit different for you. Oh, and also, just end note, before anyone asks, this is not a 90s Japanese deathmatch wrestler haircut. You try, oh my. You try giving yourself a mohawk with 2 mirrors and a razor when you're shit-faced hammered. It's very difficult. It's a crescent moon. I don't know how it happened, but I'm keeping it.
I lost. Again. Doesn't matter. I claimed 2008 was going to be the year of Wax. I may not win tournaments, but I'll be in the tournaments. Last year I wasn't in any, except for Carnage Cup. This year, Tournament of Death, King of the Deathmatch, Carnage Cup. I'm going to be knocking down Pondo's door. I'll be in that tournament too. Doesn't matter. I'll be in tournaments, I'll be kicking ass, and I'll be bleeding. That's all that matters.
Right behind you, trusting. Fiona's got him on the phone. Yes, trying not to moan. It's a 3-way colony.
All right, getting our third non-tournament contest of the evening underway. Toby Klein taking on Ego Fantastico. Great styles clash like only IWA Mid-South can deliver. Got a guest here tonight, won the right to do commentary out the 500th show. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
That's right, I'm the reason Smart Mark made commentary optional on this DVD. I'm Will Ridge.
All right, man. Welcome to commentary here. Oh, Age of the Fallout. What? Jimmy Jacobs out here, and they're attacking both Toby and Fantastico.
What's all this about?
Jimmy Jacobs not scheduled to be here tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
The Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions are here.
Definitely a big interruption here from Jimmy Jacobs.
competition. So if there's anybody in the band, any two guys, any tag team that thinks they're better than the best in the world, bring it on, sunshine.
Oh, Toby Klein gonna go at it alone, attacks Jimmy Jacobs on top of him now. Black lays him in.
Billy Graham trying to talk Ego Fantastico into helping his man out.
Billy Graham going to try to persuade him here. Not necessarily the kind of guy you want to trust on a daily basis, but oh, Toby Klein meanwhile taking over in the ring. Double elbow there. Fantastico still reluctant to get back in the ring. Billy Graham pleading with him. Meanwhile, Toby Klein, oh, hit from behind now from Black.
Well, would you want to be tag teaming with Toby Klein at Lethal Lottery?
Oh, there he comes. You had to figure Fantastico wouldn't just leave Toby Klein to the wolves.
Although can he trust him? Back at Lethal Lottery, when Toby was teaming up with Drake, Toby attacked Drake before the match.
Yes. So Fantastico, I can't talk. And Toby Klein appeared to have formed a little bond here. Oh, and they shake hands, so it looks like we got a tag team match here. Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, Age of the Fall, taking on Toby Klein and Ego Fantastico. I guess this is one of those big matches we were looking forward to here in a non-tournament action at King of the Death, and I expect this one to fully deliver. I like Jimmy's new haircut. I know it's not popular to like things about Jimmy Jacobs and IWA Mid-South, but I'm digging it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm sure Scar's loving it, though.
Yes.
Not sure what to think about the color of it, though.
Oh, and now Jimmy going to put on the mask and mock Toby Klein. Not a smart thing to do. 2005 King of the Deathmatch champion.
Oh, man, you know what? The only cult in professional wrestling is Toby Klein, brain damage, necro, deranged, that's it. And my shit-talking ass, these motherfuckers are trying to steal our gimmick, eyeliner and hot topic.
Jimmy never misses a chance to talk trash.
Well, guess what? He ain't with them now, is he?
So, facing off now. Ego looking to lock up with Jimmy Jacobs. Tie up there. Neither one getting position well, and finally Jimmy Jacobs back into the far turnbuckle there. Kind of a mutual break. And Jacobs goes after the legs. Walk up there from Jacobs. Oh, he gets the headlock. From the lighting, it looks like Jimmy Jacobs' face is bloody. No, that's just me. I know it's his hair, Mark. Thanks. Anyway, headlock there from Jacobs.
Well, it is King of the Death matches. Perhaps
Yes.
Jimmy didn't want to be the only guy without
red
all over his face.
Oh, big drop kick there from Ego. Jacobs stunned and going to go back for safety into the corner. Tags in Black now. Black kind of cautious entering the ring. Walk up there. Goes to the midsection with the knee and takes him down. Another shot from Black. Goes for the Irish whip now. Reversal. Off the ropes. Swoops the legs. Oh, and Black fighting it.
Looking for a surfboard, perhaps?
Got the left arm now. Needs to get the right arm and pull it back. And it looks like that's what he's going to do now. Pulling back on the arms. And Toby Klein with a bottle on a stick. Got him in the surfboard now, but the referee distracted, not there to hear the submission if it were to happen from Black. Oh, and he flips him back out onto his face.
I'm sure some of the rats weren't too happy about that.
2 count. Backs him in the corner, does Ego. Chop there on the Black. You know, you got to think Toby and Fantastico, the underdogs, with a well-seasoned tag team like Age of the Fall across the ring from them. But right now, it's all Ego taking care of Tyler Black.
Toby in the ring for the first time this match.
Nice elbow there. It's weird to see Toby Klein at King of the Deathmatch without a weapon in his hand. bites him. I guess there's one.
Indeed, I actually talked to Toby before this match. He said he declined entering the tournament because he wanted to prove that he could be a good technical wrestler. Definitely getting a chance against two guys the caliber of Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black in this match.
And I really don't think that Toby has anything to prove as far as his technical prowess goes. I mean, his matches with Jigsaw speak for himself, or his match with Jigsaw speaks for itself. What would have been a great match against Chuck Taylor for the Mid-South title back at TPI would have been great had it not been interrupted. Oh, and Jimmy gonna go hit him in the back there.
Michael Z here, just with a quick assessment of one Jimmy Jacobs. In the movie Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro's character, Travis Bickle, when it was time to go to war, shaved his head into that Mohawk style that we see now with Jimmy Jacobs sporting. Because coming up back in May, he fell just short of winning the IWA World Heavyweight Championship from Chuck Taylor. And now Jimmy Jacobs, I'm going to presume, is on a warpath to TPI and back on his road to the Heavyweight Championship, something that's eluded him since the beginning of 2006 when he lost that belt. He had the longest reigning championship reign for the IWA World Heavyweight Championship, and he is looking to regain that status as the heavyweight champion of this company.
Yes, indeed. As we talked about earlier, a bit of surprise that Jimmy Jacobs lost to Chuck Taylor when he had been on such fire here in IWA Mid-South since the start of the 2008 year. 2 count, meanwhile, now for Toby Klein. That's all he's going to get. Trying to bait Black in the ring. Elbow there from Toby. Trying to get the crowd into it. Nice shot there from Toby Klein onto Jacobs. Chops him again. Oh, and he goes after Black. Oh, he just stopped in time. Sabato almost died.
What are you doing?
But he's friends with Sabato. Oh, but Black blindsides him. Sabato. Oh, he gets pie-faced by Ego.
Ego not helping his partner at all here.
Oh, and Toby getting taken care of.
Giving them a chance for a double team.
That's another thing that's going to happen when you got two guys who aren't used to teaming together against a well-oiled machine of a tag team like Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black. Snapmare now from Black. Oh, and he's showing off now. Oh, stomp. 2 count, lateral press only. Black didn't bother to hook the leg there. Could have been a 3 if he had. Jacobs back in the ring now. Oh, and they're just pummeling Toby Klein. Ego gets in, but it's going to be taken away by Sabato as soon as he's able to reach the fallen Toby Klein.
I wonder if inexperience is playing a factor in Ego.
Definitely don't know each other's tendencies, you know.
Indeed. In fact, nobody seems to know too much about Ego. He just showed up 4 months ago and took the IWA by storm.
Definitely. Oh, Jacobs. Oh, dropped several feet across the chest of Klein, then the elbow.
Showing a new, more vicious side since show 500 is Jimmy Jacobs.
Yes. Jimmy Jacobs, like I said, had been on a mission for him to lose to Chuck Taylor after Chuck Taylor had wrestled 3 times the night before was shocking to me because it looked like it was written in stone that it was going to be Jimmy Jacobs once again IWA champion, much to the chagrin of Jimmy Fenton. Black in control now of Toby Klein. What is he doing? Oh, but Jacobs going to pull him to the outside and Black going to take advantage, choking him over that bottom rope. Billy Graham beside himself on the outside. Fantastica going to stay in the corner now and cheer for Toby. Cover now on him. 2 count only, but Black did hook the leg there. So it's been a commentator for IWA, everything you hoped it would be.
Dream come true. I gotta give you guys credit though. This is a lot harder than it looks.
Oh, it's fun though. Definitely fun. Oh, nice shot there from Black. Oh, chop from Toby came out of nowhere. Punch to the face. Toby with a chop across the forehead. Back and forth action now. And Jacob's sticking his nose into it again, and he's going to get Toby distracted with Black and take advantage.
And that's good tag team wrestling right there.
Oh, definitely. Going to hang him up in the tree of woe now. Black looked like he's got something in mind here, tags into Jacobs. Now he's going to go after Ego, but Ego avoids him. Now going to try to get in the ring, but he's stopped. Oh, and Jacobs hits him with the knee. Oh, double drop kick there from Black, and Jacobs onto Toby Klein. Toby been pretty much isolated from his tag team partner, Ego, since early in the match. Goes in for the save there, but Jacobs alertly moves out of the way.
Ain't got nothing, Toby. Come on, Toby.
Come on, get up, man. Get up.
Hi, Toby.
Get up. You ain't got
And Ego trying to get the crowd pumped up behind Toby Klein. Oh, he goes after the midsection, but Jacob's able to cut him off. Jacob picks him up, slams him headfirst into the top turnbuckle.
Obviously, Jimmy not watching a lot of Toby Klein matches.
And if Toby does that long enough, he will win the fight. Ducks it. Oh!
Inverted atomic drop into a clothesline.
Double chop there from Klein, and a big one across the forehead of Jacobs, but he's got him by the leg. Oh, and here comes Black. Sabato needing to assert himself a little bit more, letting Black have free reign here. And Jacob's going to pull Toby back to his corner and tag into Black and hold him there until Black can take advantage. Now he's going to choke him right in front of referee Derek Sabato as well.
No! Wait till you're tagged. Wait till you're tagged. Work home, baby. Work home. You gotta leave here.
Toby trying to, with everything he's got to fight back. Black measures him up, hooks him. Oh, and he's biting Black. Able to get his hand away from his mouth, which is always a good thing when you're on Toby Klein.
Indeed. You have no idea what this guy's got.
Toby doing everything he can to fight this here. Black trying to control it desperately. Elbows there from Klein now. Make it 2. 3 times the charm. Toby off the ropes. Oh, and he gets taken down. Knee to the midsection. Black pulls him up to his feet now.
Ref, take your goggles
And
off.
Jacob's into the ring, going to put that luchador mask on. Toby, actually. And it doesn't look like he's putting it on exactly right. Jacobs, though, you can't underestimate the 2005 King of the Deathmatch champion, Toby Klein. Maybe taking a little bit too much time to ham it up with the crowd here.
Yeah, if Jimmy was smart, him and Tyler would be double teaming Toby instead of putting the luchador mask on him.
Sure, it's funny and all, but definitely not helping you pin him any quicker.
Go, Toby.
2 former champions in the ring right now, but Toby very disoriented. Oh, Toby grabs him, looking for that Death Valley driver. Oh, but Jacob's gonna fall. Oh, Toby misses the tag. Oh, he gets it now. Jacobs taken down, as is Black off the ring apron. Elbow there for Jacobs.
Oh, Ego's been waiting for this for a good 5 minutes at least. He's in there and he's taking names.
Oh! Variation of a neck breaker heart attack type maneuver there. Oh, it's broken up at the last second by tag team partner Tyler Black. And Black gonna cut off Ego. Throws him to the other corner now. Up and over. And Jacobs comes in, takes a boot to the face. Ego, oh, gets kicked in the back of the head. Jacobs, spear. Cover. 2. Oh, 2 count only. Toby Klein didn't notice that his partner was getting pinned there. I think he's still feeling the effects of the beating laid on him by Age of the Fall earlier. Oh, and he's taken down off the apron again, but he's got that jug bat gimmick. Ego in a bad spot now. Jimmy Jacobs to the top. Oh, but Toby Klein breaks it up. Ego fighting out of Tyler Black. Kick to the midsection. Up to the show. Oh, into a Death Valley driver.
Toby going up, exchanging punches with Jacobs. Toby getting the upper hand.
Can we have a Hurricane Run over here? No. Northern Lights superplex, if you will. Fantastic, go to the top now. Oh! Very nice. Cover. 2. And Toby takes out Black, but the 3 count not there. Jacob somehow kicks out. And Toby Klein taken out with the kick there from Black. Excuse me, kick to the midsection there. Ego. Oh, power bomb. Not able to get the pin immediately like he wanted to there. Oh! Hang time.
Oh, Jacob's trying to choke Ego.
Trying to choke out Ego. Toby right there, if he could just get his bearings and break this thing up. Oh, he's going to be hit by Black, though. The teamwork there coming into play. Sabato asking him. Asking Fantastico if he wants to.
And he
does.
It's over.
So just like that, Age of the Fall comes in. The King of the Deathmatch is uninvited and gets the victory over Toby Klein and Ego Fantastico.
Sabato, man, you got one coming, bro. You got one coming, man. I swear to God. Toby, man, what the hell is up with Sabato? Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Where'd he go? To the middle, right? Where'd you go? Your girlfriend? Your girlfriend's gone. Your girlfriend's fair and square.
Jacob, get back in here.
That's right.
Tag team champions. You're right there, that's right. I'm right here, bro. He's right here. I'm right here. I don't know where he's at. I'm right here.